All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I will be placed in 2 different prisons. I'll be in the OP prison, and Mikey will be in the regular prison.
We'll have to end up in 2 different prisons and try to survive them. It'll be a real battle between the 2 of us.
I'm the one who'll be sorting you. For now, I can only congratulate you on actually getting into such a place. You'll be incredible prisoners.
Hey, we don't really want to go to prison. Maybe we can come to an agreement. Why separate us at all? We could do just fine in the same prison.
You and Mikey are too dangerous to be kept in the same prison, so JJ will be going to the special prison to survive, and you, Mikey, will be going to the regular prison to survive. Who will be the one who survives?
The most important thing is to resolve everything as quickly as possible and see it through to the very end. Nothing is more important than that.
That's a really interesting question. And I can't wait to find out too. Either way, we can quickly resolve this and bring this to a close.
This is where your clothes will be, and you'll have to become real prisoners. Don't even think about escaping from your prisons. It's simply pointless.
We understand everything perfectly well, but we want freedom too. Especially since we need to survive, we'll do everything possible to escape this prison once and for all.
Now that we've got the clothes, we really can't escape prison, so I hope we can somehow survive in them and compete well with Mikey.
Don't even think I'll give you any chance. I'll try to escape first, and I'll be more successful. The most important thing is to somehow deceive this guard and keep him from revealing my plans.
Excellent. Those clothes really do suit you better. You'll each be sent to your respective prisons immediately and locked up there until you've served your time. I'll make sure none of you even manage to escape. I'll watch you day and night, and I'll definitely thwart all your plans.
Okay, Mikey, it looks like our paths are diverging now. He'll survive in a regular prison, but I've been sent to the OP prison. We know absolutely nothing about that place or how to actually survive there.
Don't even think you can defeat me this time. I'm more than confident I can survive my prison and defeat you. You don't stand a chance against me.
We'll see who's right. In any case, it's time to enter the prison. Something truly incredibly difficult is about to begin. Our task now is to figure out how the prison works and try to survive in it. It will be a truly difficult test because the OP prison is much more difficult than Mikey's. Okay, they should give me my own cell now where I'll live. I'll need to put my things there and somehow find a place to stay. The guards here are OP golems and a lot of OP villagers who have been locked in this prison for a very long time. I need to be really careful with them so they don't attack me. My plan right now is actually quite simple. Learn everything I can, how to survive, who to talk to, and what the schedule is, because all prisons operate on a schedule. Of course, the first thing I need to do is get my own room so I can sleep, spend time, and rest here. I'll do everything else outside or somewhere else. There aren't many things here, but they're still there, and it'll be more than comfortable. I like this place, but I still need to survive here and, of course, get out of here. Mikey and I have a battle going on, and I'm definitely not going to relax. So, I need to think through all my plans and decide on something. I need to figure out the easiest way to escape from here. In this OP prison, I even have my own refrigerator. You could say I'm at a resort here, but don't relax too soon. I'm still in prison. So far, I really like everything here, especially the fact that they let me customize my room so much and put in such cool OP stuff. In any case, as soon as the time comes, I need to find a fellow OP villager and talk to him about all this. I'm really interested in how to escape from here. Maybe one of them tried to make a passage, and it'll be easier than I think. If I can escape from here, I'm going to try to save Mikey and prove to him that I'm better at surviving in prisons.
Now I'm in prison too! They're throwing me in a cell and watching me! There are just so many guards here and the conditions are incredibly terrible compared to what JJ has. My task now is to furnish my room so I can survive here just as well. I've already been told that nothing will be easy here and I'll have to seize every opportunity. I'll be under more control here, and that means less chance of escape, but I still haven't lost hope that I can do it without too much trouble. I need to explore this prison, talk to the imprisoned villagers. Only then can I develop a plan and execute it. There's simply no other option. I need to get out of prison as quickly as possible. And before JJ, if I do it later, then I'll officially lose this battle to him. He can't save me. The conditions are truly terrible, but I simply have no other choice. I have to try. Great! My room is almost ready. I've already done the most important thing. Now, I need to find a villager who can show me around and tell me everything. He'll definitely be very useful to me now.
Hey, Mikey, I knew you'd end up here. I volunteered to show you around the prison and came to pick you up. Today, I'm gonna show you everything they do in this prison.
Oh, that's exactly what I need right now. I have a lot to ask about this place and how to survive here, because I don't think this place is safe at all.
You're absolutely right about this place. You really shouldn't trust anyone here, but I just wanted to show you around and answer your questions. I'm sure I can help you with that.
Then show me what your day is like here, what you do, and how you have fun. That definitely won't be enough in prison.
There are a lot of security guards everywhere here, and if you try to do something illegal, they'll just stop you and beat you until you give in. So be careful. Mostly we just hang out in the yard. There are broken tables there that no one wants to fix, but we eat here and just relax.
This isn't exactly the best place to eat, of course. But anyway, there's no other place. Okay, but how else do you spend your time?
Many of the villagers train. They either lift weights or just practice shooting with different weapons. It's all done so we can stay in shape.
Seriously? I want to see what you're really talking about. If you can train here, it's not as bad a place as I thought it was.
Believe me, there's nothing worse than this place. The most important thing is to figure this all out and just do your job. Anything else is pointless.
Look, what else is there to do here? There's no TV, no one bakes cookies. This is just a terrible place. How do you cope?
Save the TV, cookies, and other things for the prison OP. The conditions are really better there, and life is much easier. Here we just do the same old thing to avoid getting bored. The only thing you can do here is sports, and sports are your best friend. You can do them very often and no one will say a word. That's how you can become stronger.
Well, at least this place is somewhat interesting. But yes, surviving in something like this is incredibly difficult. But you also said you can shoot with different weapons. What did you mean?
The guards sometimes bring weapons, and you can shoot at targets with them. They don't do any damage, but it's a kind of entertainment for both us and them. So that's how it is.
Oh, I'll definitely try that. I'll still need that skill if I ever want to escape from here. I think it'll be a lot easier than I think.
No, Mikey, that's a really bad idea. There's a lot of security here, and no one will let you do that easily. So think twice before you just run away from here.
I still need to do something like this, because JJ is trying to survive and get out of OP prison. I can't lose to him. We're in a fight.
His conditions are indeed easier to escape than ours, but still, if you try it, you definitely need to be confident in your plan. There's no other way.
Now that's actually quite a good and interesting pastime. I did some target shooting, and I really feel better. Apparently, that's all there is to do in my prison?
Yes, there are also punching bags here to hit, so you can practice everything to get stronger, but the guards are watching those who want to get stronger. That's why there really aren't that many escapes in our prison. You'll have to come up with a truly brilliant plan to escape. That's why I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I already realized I wasn't very lucky with prison. If I were in OP prison, my escape would have been much easier, but I'll have to come up with something to get out of here. There are simply no other options. I won't give up easily, and I won't let JJ defeat me. I'll do everything I can to prove otherwise.
Okay, we've sorted everything out and the tour is really over. I definitely can't help you with anything because I don't want any extra problems. Come up with your own plan.
Everything turned out to be really more complicated and confusing than I thought. I hope we can see this through to the end and at least come up with some kind of plan to escape this place. Because JJ definitely won't wait for anything, and as soon as he gets it, he'll take action and escape from OP prison. I can't just lose to him and miss out on my victory. Now, I'll just have to sit in my prison and watch what happens. What if I come up with some kind of plan and escape from here once and for all?
Friends, I've finished my room and am now waiting for the tour. I've really become very interested in what the villagers are doing here.
Hi, JJ. We're glad to see you in our OP prison. I hope you're enjoying everything here, because this is a prison with absolutely no problems. No one's keeping a close eye on us, and we're just relaxing, watching cartoons and eating cookies. The guards are just for show, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Is everything really that good? But what else are you doing? I don't feel like watching cartoons and eating cookies just yet.
You can take some really cool and powerful OP weapons from here. You can practice with them. There's even armor here. No one will mind if you take it all.
Wow, is it really that simple? But why doesn't anyone care about us or want to take it? Is this all normal? This is just a regular prison.
Yes, for many, it's completely normal. This isn't a regular prison, it's an OP prison. You could say we're like VIP prisoners here. We have almost everything we want. That's why many don't even try to escape. It's a good place to live. We're all friends and just have a good time. So you can do this with us and have a great time.
It does sound really weird, but for now, I just want to practice with these OP weapons. I'm really curious. Is it the same for Mikey in prison?
Listen, don't even think about them. They have it terrible there. They live in terrible conditions, and I don't even understand how anyone can be sent there. Of course not. Everything is much better and easier here, so don't worry. They send you there if you've done something terrible here, but it's practically impossible.
Apparently, I'm really lucky to be here. Listen, I can't stay here because I have a battle with Mikey, and I have to escape and defeat him. Is there any way to do that?
Well, I don't know of any such escapes, of course, because I don't do that. But I heard there's something strange in this pool. There is lava here, and you need to be careful.
In the pool? So if I need to escape from here, I need to jump into that pool. That will really help me win this battle and prove to Mikey that he can't escape his prison.
Most importantly, don't say anything about me. I just wanted to show you a cool pool. We swim here when we really need to cool off. You get my point, JJ.
Yeah, fine. Of course I won't say anything about you. I need to get in there as quickly as possible, since this really is the only way to escape OP prison. Yoo-hoo, guys! I finally managed to escape this prison successfully. It turned out to be much easier than I thought. But now, I need to go to Mikey's prison and try to get him out of there. I understand that he'll be against it and want to get out on his own, but as the OP villager said, he simply has no choice. So I need to hurry and do everything as quickly as possible. I have all the necessary tools and weapons for the OP. I'll give Mikey's guards a good fight and take him with me. That will be a huge victory for me. Of course, it's not entirely fair that I had an easier prison and was able to escape and survive so effectively, but I was just lucky. That's why I decided to help Mikey and get him out of that prison. That's why I need to start a fight with all these guards now and get to my friend as quickly as possible. I have to destroy them all. I have some cool weapons and some cool armor. All of this will certainly help me in this fight. I can definitely see this through to the very end, and we can both successfully escape this prison. I know Mikey will be very unhappy that I saved him, but there's simply no other choice. I have to pay him back for getting me into a perfect OP prison without any problems. We must enter this battle on equal terms, and then you, my friends, can decide whether we were able to survive and fight well under these conditions. There will definitely be no winner here. There really are a lot of guards here, and I simply can't let them get around me so easily. I might even lose that way. I need to be much more careful with them. But this weapon is incredibly effective at its job, and very soon I will win. I just need to try hard and follow my rules. I will save Mikey! That's why I can't just give up. I know he'll get me in trouble, but it's the only way to save him and ensure he survives and gets out of his prison.
JJ, if you really came to me and I can hear you, then that's just ridiculous. Don't you dare try to save me, let alone enter my prison.
I'm so sorry, Mikey. I've already gotten out of mine, and that's why I decided I needed to save you. I won't listen to you and will do whatever I want, so you'll have to be patient for a while. Soon, all these guards will be destroyed, and all I'll have to do is get you out. After all, my OP tools have already broken down the fence, and they'll break down the wall to get you out of here.
I didn't ask you to get me out, much less save me. I would have worked out a plan myself and easily escaped from here, but you want to ruin everything so that neither of us wins.
No, Mikey, you're wrong. Our goal was simply to survive, and we both succeeded. It would be hard to call it a battle when I had such an easy escape route and so many cool weapons. So I decided to even the odds and make our friends decide how we did. It'll be much fairer than what we could have been.
Okay, so it seems I simply don't have a chance of stopping you. This really is much harder than I thought. But good, since you've decided to do something like this, there's no other choice. I'll go with you and let our friends decide whether we did the right thing and whether we survived prison, because you definitely cheated and got out really easily.
Woohoo, friends! Mikey and I managed to escape both prisons and do it all really well. It wasn't difficult, but still, at least it was an interesting adventure, and the story turned out great, in my opinion.
I hope they forgive us for this and don't scold us too much, because we broke all the rules and did what we wanted.
That's why, friends, we'll be saying goodbye to you little by little. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.